Thanks, John. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for turning out. I think after the way we finished this game, a little bit disappointed, I would say. Thinking about how we showed up over the 90 minutes and to give away maybe 2-3 minutes in a game of, where we had the upper hand, the majority dominated. I thought our fans were great here. They pushed us all game long. And for us to dominate away from home was an incredible performance for the boys. But we all feel a little bit dejected about the type of goals we gave up. And from a neutral point of view, I thought it was it's a good experience, great derby. But there's something, that's sort of, a little bit, upsetting. So we look at this, and I just said to the boys, I'm so proud of them, so disappointed, at us for these 2-3 minutes where we can have a total performance away from home. I don't know what it was, 20 shots, taken to concede 7 away from home and to dominate the way we did. Proud of the boys, but disappointed about the types of goals we gave up.
Thanks, Coach. Go ahead, Tom.
Had it been a game plan thing to be physical tonight? Certainly physical play on some of the goals.
Yeah, I think it's a derby, right? And we get up for these moments, and there's a lot on the line. There's a lot happened here over the course of 12 months. So for us, it was a natural reaction to want to, right? And believe that we can. We knew we were good coming into this game, and we showed it for many parts during this game. So again, I think the goals were well taken, well deserved. But again, we have to go back to the drawing board for conceding through. We've been so stout the last couple of games.
And then Totland's goal, so many good things about it.
Again, we just had to make a play. We pushed Dirks in as a centre back to get the wingers with Dur and Toddy as wingers to flood the blocks with Nukvi and Celio and Klauss doing amazing things today. We just try to put a bit of pressure on the opponent's back line, and credit to the boys. They never gave up, and it's something that this team continues to show is a never say die attitude.
Justin.
Coach Klauss gets the first goal, the assist on the second, but it looked like he was a lot more aggressive defensively, and that kind of fed his offensive production. Is that kind of when he's at his best, when he can be that active in the defense, as you said?
Well, I think you can see the trend and the curve line going over multiple weeks now in the right direction with Klauss. Not just his work rate now. Today, he's being the creator, he's being the finisher, and he's shown a lot through the weeks, right? So again, we know Klauss is a special player. We know, he enjoys these types of games and he gets up for these games. But I think it's a normal curve for a guy who's finding his form, a guy who's confident, supportive of his teammates, and doing just about everything to win us the game, or put us in a position to win the game. So again, and he's lasting 90 minutes. He's getting fitter. He's getting sharper. So, I'm excited about his trajectory.
When you look at the 3 goals that they got, and they're kind of all probably annoying in different ways. But on the last one, did the guys just kind of hope just a second thinking there was going to be an offside?
Yeah, credit to them. Polito did a hell of a job, dragging our centre backs, it's one where the outside backs get caught on holding the line. So normally we try and stay up with the centre backs, and they give us the line and give us the shape. And unfortunately, like I said, for 2-3 minutes we lose the shape. We lost the momentum of the game in that phase. I also have to look back at it because I'm just as flabbergasted as you.
Coach, what was the messaging? They kind of switched to that 4-3-3 when Russell comes in and then they grab the lead. What's your messaging to your team to have them be able to come back and Totland grabs that goal and stop?
Yeah, I thought Célio did a good job coming to help out with Anthony. I thought Anthony did a good job. We limited a lot of their attacks. They didn't get many box entries. They didn't get many crosses off. They didn't get many shots off, of which they like to cut in and get shots off, and we remember that all too well from last year. So again, 7 shots we conceded over 90 minutes and dominated in their house. And mostly happy with the performance, but there's a few things to look at.
And then Indiana Vasilov was the first one out tonight. Was that a strategic thing, or was he doing something throughout the game?
Yeah, I just thought we were getting stretched, and we ask a tough job of our strikers to cut off the play and to release and step and to press and come back in the game. So, I think Indy does everything for the team every single week, and we just thought in that moment to bring a bit of fresh legs, to bring a bit of life and a bit of injection of energy into the game during that moment. So, and you could see at times when we did turn over the ball, we had a lot of good turnovers, and I thought we just failed in these moments at times to be a little bit more threatening on the transition. So we'll look at that and learn from that and move into Houston.
Kind of familiar in some ways. They're 20 shots to 7 for them, a big edge, in that, and just not if there's potential. A lot of offensive chances, but maybe not. As many as you need.
Again, I'd rather that. Because with something like that, with production like that, we can work off of that, and we can always work at final plays. Getting to final plays becomes the tough one, and if we're there already, now it's polishing up in the box and turning these chances like Celio gets game in and game out. He rewards himself today, but we have a lot of good moments. I think Nurkvi, I think a couple of guys, Tomas Totland, top of the box, has a few moments. So, the more pressure we put on the opponent, the more goals we will score. And 3 away from home, should usually get you an away win, but unfortunately, we take a point.
Yeah. Chris Durkin's play today, he seemed to be all over the place.
Yeah, he managed the game really well. Don't think he got a yellow card, right? Yeah, so it was awesome. He's on 4 yellow cards. He managed the game, lived on that knife's edge, and did everything. We used him as a centre back at the end to push Toddy on as a winger and to put Nicholas Durr up as a winger. But again, he's everywhere. He commits to everything we do every single day.
Coach, then Jose Gazima kind of made his longest appearance of the year so far in a game like this, where there's a lot of pressure. What do you think of his performance?
Yeah, just a little bit of stability we were looking for at key moments. I think I threw them into a tough position to come in at that phase of the game. So I'll look at that myself and see was that the right moment. But I thought you saw it many times. He forward defends, comes back, and he's winning turnovers, and that's what a holding midfielder should do. He's turning over the ball. So I think for the most part, he did a good job.
Defensive structure that you think he's going to add in this?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, he gets minutes at City too, and then he plays down there, and he's sharp and he's ready, and we'll try and see how we can use him in and around when we need him.
We'll go to Matt Rocchio.
Hey, Coach, just a quick question here. Was there any hesitation in making that sub when there was an opposing team set piece? I know, obviously, hindsight's 20/20, and they get a goal there, but just your thought process in the moment, considering they had a set piece there.
Yeah, it's a good question. We're asking ourselves the same question after that, and usually not. Usually we shouldn't, but I felt 2-3 minutes before that, they were just having a lot of momentum. They were having a lot of penetration through the midfield. They were having a lot of space in that midfield. So, I would have been a lot more upset if they had more momentum and scored a goal within that phase where I thought we needed the injection of energy. So again, that's the knife's edge we live on, right? And hindsight's always 20/20. So we're always wiser after the fact. And I thought we had ways to mitigate that set piece. But again, there's a set piece just before that, and we get caught sleeping where Russell just chips it over the back, and they're standing in front of our goal. So we'll have to have a look at that as well, because these types of things in and around our 18-yard area, we're just looking for a little bit more structure, a little bit more communication, a little bit more ownership. Again, so yeah, you can never quite eradicate every situation during a game, and we try to fix one thing, and maybe another one slipped.
We got time for one more. We'll go back to Tom.
You have a week off now. How do you, or at least a week without a game?
Yeah.
How do you utilize that?
Yeah, a game like this takes up a lot of energy. It takes up a lot of physical and mental energy. So yeah, we're going to get the guys out of town for a few days who wants to go out of town for 2-3 days, and we'll be back on Wednesday, prepare for a scrimmage on the weekend, and then we'll head into a normal Houston preparation week.
Everyone, we got Tomas Totland here. Go ahead, Tom.
What does that one feel like? Because you just had the range of emotions over the course of that game.
Yeah, I would say that last goal was a lot of relief, more than joy. Coming back 3-3, it felt like the game was going away from us. Them having those two goals in 2 minutes. But yeah, we showed again that we don't give up, and yeah, take 1 point back.
Just talk us through that goal, what you see on that play.
Yeah, I get the pass and I see their fullback going for it with a tackle, so I tried to chip it over and yeah, have a lot of time before the keeper comes out, and he seemed to open up that right corner a lot, so I took it and yeah.
Feel confident on that shot when you?
Yeah, I did. You know, I actually thought about first if I should pass it, but then he came out and opened that space, so yeah, it was open.
Justin?
Thomas, it seemed like you had a really important role out there on the wing tonight. Was that a hard battle throughout the game?
Yeah, I would say so. You know, they're a good team, but I feel like we came here to their stadium and played our soccer, and yeah, it was a big battle. You know, 3-3 is a tough game, but yeah, we take 1 point from here going forward.
And how did you feel towards the end of the game? It looked like you still had a little burst left on that goal, but you've been working hard for all 90 minutes.
Yeah, you know, when you're down and you need that goal, you know, you get a little extra energy, and when that ball came, yeah, the legs felt good, and yeah.
What was the 3 goals that they got were all kind of different kind of things, but when you look at those, how do you feel about the goals you guys gave up today?
I mean, now I haven't seen them back again, but yeah, you know, it's never fun to let in goals, and that's something that we need to look into. But yeah, we also scored 3 goals, so that's something to also be happy about on the away turf. But yeah, of course, you never enjoy letting in 3 goals.
What was the physical nature of the game out there? Certainly we saw Durkin and Klauss on goals being very physical.
No, it was like I said, it was a tough game. You know, they wanted to win. We wanted to win. So yeah, super tough game, and the body felt it. But yeah, we take that 1 point out of here, and we are super happy with that.
It seemed like a lot of your success tonight came from just working the ball out wide, both the Klauss goal from Alm's assist and just in general creating chances. Was that something that you guys kind of targeted in the pre-match? Yeah,
we wanted to come out wide and create stuff from there, and yeah, super job from the guys up top there the whole game, pressing, and yeah, they were super important today.
Is your first exposure to this rivalry, but did it feel like a rivalry?
Yeah, it almost felt like a home game. You know, those St. Louis fans were amazing today. So yeah, it was super cool, and I can't wait for them to come to City Park.
A game like that, back and forth. How do you look at it? Is it a good tie or a bad tie?
I mean, it's a good tie because it's very tough to come here and play away, play here in Kansas against a good team, organized team. So I think it's a good tie, you know, come here, get out with a point. But of course we feel a little disappointed because we had such a good first half, and the second half we come a little bit slower, concede like some stupid goals, mistakes by us. But it's always good. We always kept fighting, so we got out with a point. That's very good.
Did you guys kind of, once you got the lead in the second half, did you kind of just drop back more? Were you less aggressive?
No, that was not the idea, but they felt more comfortable with the ball, so we just read the game, and I think we just have to do better, you know, in some moments, in key moments, like little touches, stop making fouls in dangerous areas. So yeah, I think it's just we got to do better in those key moments.
Celio, on your goal, you kind of get the ball as kind of rolls off of Klauss and you just blast it from outside the box. What were you kind of thinking leading up into that goal as you're running onto the ball?
Oh, so yeah, the goal started on the other side, the right side. Klauss body the player went back his house, I don't know. But he started there, he created, and he did a good run. He did his run to open up space for me. So when he did that run, I went to the mirror and I did what I did in practice. I was practicing a lot this week, my finishing, so yeah, good goal.
So you felt pretty confident as you're
Yeah. The whole week practicing my finishing, so yeah, it was good. You worked.
What did you think of that Klauss hit to get the ball?
Oh, it was nice. It's our style, you know, being aggressive. A number 9 or striker coming back to the game to help the defense. So just show our principles, the way we like to play.
And then Chris Durkin on the.
Chris Durkin in the first goal. In the first goal, the Rasmus plays to Klauss. The same thing. He bodied the guy, very aggressive, very strong, and won the ball for us. And that's great. The goal for us. So see, when we do our things in our principle, the way we always do, we like to do, good thing happens.
Was that something you guys wanted to do, especially today, to be physical?
Every game you want to be aggressive, but like especially today, it's a derby. You know, it's always more passion, more yellow cards, more fighting. So yeah, it's always good to be tough in those games.
So it looked like it was hard work out there, just working against SKC the entire game, going down, coming back. What was it like in those final minutes as you're kind of running on fumes and Tomas Totland gets the equalizer?
Oh, I think we never kept fighting. You never gave up. You know, that's what I love about this team. We don't quit. We always keep going. We can be losing, but we never put our heads down and we keep fighting. And that's what happened. You know, we started one side, played the weak side. One of our principles too. You know, play in the weak side to build up the play. And I'm happy for Totland. You know, he scored his first goal, well deserved.
Do you think he had that run in him when he's streaking down the right?
Oh, he's in practice. He always this player who likes to attack too. So I was very confident. When he got the ball there, I knew he would score.
You took it like a striker there?
Yeah, very calm, very collected. I like a lot.
We go to Matt Rocchio.
Come on, Maracchio.
Hey, Celio, congratulations on your goal tonight. Quick question, just two little questions about the goal in the build-up play there. That kind of, you settle it with the ball and taking it, and Klauss kind of faking that overlap. Was that just a kind of, is that something you two have worked on before, or was that just kind of an in-the-moment kind of just, spirit of the moment, just, go with the flow of the game kind of thing?
No, we always work on it. Me, Klauss, and the whole attack, everybody from the team in the attacking area. You know, we always want to play without the ball and works on these movements, being like unselfish, like selfless. You know. Don't think about I just want to score. So he opened up space for me. He did this run, and if you watch again, the defender followed him. So I was like, all right, perfect for me. And we talk in Portuguese. He was like, Célio, go to the middle. So I went to the middle and finished. But yeah, it's a thing that we always work on. But everybody from the attacking team, we like to play without the ball.
And the second little thing there, this might be something you can't divulge to me, but as you get the ball, Klauss kind of pointed down to the ground. Was that a little bit of a sign from him? And did you notice that at all? Was that something you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see him pointing, but he talked as he was running. He talked to me, go to the middle, and I saw he's running, so perfect. He dragged the defender with him, and I went to the middle. So that's the good thing about like speaking the same language. Sometimes helps a lot.
What have you seen the way Klauss has played in the last, a goal last game, now a goal and an assist tonight? What's it mean to you guys to see him?
Oh, it means a lot because he was one of our main players, you know, a player that brings the energy, fighting, he scores goals for us, he defends for us, so I'm very happy for him. Today, I told him earlier after the game, this was one of his best games, fighting with the ball, without the ball, so I'm just happy for him, and I hope he keep going, score more goals for us, and help us to win, to grab points, but I'm very happy for him.
The ups and downs of that game, what do you take away from something like that?
Yeah, learn moments. But how long and how many times we have to make these mistakes to learn, right? Mm-hmm. So it's just, I think we played a great first half. Then I think the first 50 minutes in the second half was really good as well. We had the chance to score the goal, so we have to, especially playing away when we have so like clear chance, we have to score. I know it's not always possible, but we have to try to finish the game there. Mm-hmm. And then I think from the minute 60 we gave up the ball, and then we start to chase, and then when you start to chase, you get tired, and then we didn't keep the ball enough how we did in the first half, and then we didn't find spaces anymore, and then we were just defending. So I mean, I think this is what we have to learn, how to manage these games better.
What's Totland's goal? As someone who scores goals, what do you think about Totland's goal?
Yeah, it was great. I think it was very important for us. Playing away in MLS is always tough. get 1 point here was good for us. And I think for the first half that we played and for the game, I think they had maybe 20 minutes better than us. I think we didn't deserve to lose this game. So I think we got the reward. How do you say that? Oh, you got. I think we deserved it. the last goal.
Very nice. Totland's right. He jumps over a guy and then
Yeah, it
hits the shot.
it was really good. It was beautiful goal. I think he did everything perfect. He took the ball. He won the duel. It's always important in our game to win duels. So he won the first duel, and then he was 1v1 against the keeper. It's beautiful.
João, you get a goal and assist, but they're kind of born out of your defensive work up top. Is this the kind of game where you feel your best, when you can kind of battle out there, so to speak?
Yeah, this is our game. This is the way we like to play. This is the game. This is the way that we train every single day. You guys are always there. You guys see in our trainings that is always fire, and we do this in trainings, so that we are teammates. So we should do the same in the games as well, or even more. So it's our play style, and I'm happy with our performance today.
You had a couple of chances in those first 10 minutes. Did you feel like something good was going to happen offensively today with how you guys started?
Yeah, I think we had good chance in the beginning. I think we started the game very well, and then we gave up the goal. But I think in the first half we had the control for 45 minutes. You know, I think we were the better team on the field the first 45 minutes, and yeah, I think yeah, we deserved to score those 2 goals. And yeah, as I say, we just have to manage better the second half.
Celio just told us that he thought that this was your best game that you've played, that he's seen. How did you feel like you did out there?
Yeah, I think it was a good game for me. I'm getting better and confident game by game. Yeah, it's just tough to talk about yourself, but I'm happy to help my teammates.
And I don't think you sent many teammates though flying like you sent the Kansas City guy when you put him with your shoulder there.
Yeah, maybe a lot of people will argue that it was foul, but I think it's just like normal duel for me. It's just like because we were like running on each other, and I think it's like just a normal duel. Yeah, I'm happy that I beat him because then yeah, I was able to find Célio, and then Célio, unbelievable.
You said you were talking to him in Portuguese about where to be.
Yeah, I just told Célio in this moment that I made when I passed him the ball, and I made the run around him. I told him to go inside because I just made the run not to get the ball, but just to open this space for him to dribble and shoot. So Celio is very good. He does a lot in trainings. So yeah, in this moment I just told him like I'm running, but it's just like dribble inside and shoot. And yeah, but then he needs to do it, and he did it perfectly.
When you look at the 3 goals you guys gave up today, is that, you know, how frustrating are those the way they came about?
Yeah, I think it's just way too easy. Also, I think was the second goal that the guys scored from the line is just kind of unlucky. I mean, I don't know how he was able to score this goal, so yeah, it's frustrating.
Looking forward to a weekend off without a game next week?
Yeah, you know, we have to keep working in the things that we have to get better. I think we have to use this time now the first days to rest, because the beginning of the season was really tough with CONCACAF and MLS starting at the same time. So we use the first days to rest, to calm down a little bit, and then yeah, next week we used to get better physically, mentally, and also in the things that we have to improve.
Did you promise anything to your wife for this game?
No, I didn't. I cannot promise her every week, but every week she asks me to score a goal for her. So.
Does she really?
Yeah, every week.
Well, you're 2 in a row.
Yeah,
And an
10-year-old.
assist.
Yeah, an assist. So maybe I got 1 week free then. I'm just kidding. I don't want the week free. I wanna keep scoring and helping my teammates. Yeah.